What's so interesting to me about this election is that Joe Biden has this very large national lead, something like 10 points, and could run up a very large popular vote win. And still, it could come down to the wire in some of these battleground states like Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Michigan, partly because voters are still split in those states on the economy. I think nationally, Trump's numbers are not as good on the economy, but he's still hanging in some of these upper Midwest states. And that gives him a shot to pull off another surprising win tonight. I think, Biden's still favored, but the fact that these numbers are tight in the swing states means there could be a big disconnect between the popular vote and what we wind up with in the Electoral College.
Getting people back to work, current state of the economy, top issues facing the country, the economy, once again, not COVID.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they tend to be hand in hand on this thing, Tyler, because they're not really separate issues. I mean, COVID obviously dictates how good the economy can be, the extent to which people can go back to work and school and engage in economic activities. So they tend to, in all these polls, kind of be neck and neck as the top issue for voters. And I'm not sure the extent to which people separate them as issues. I mean, obviously, the health one is key. Everybody wants their family and themselves to be healthy, but they also connect COVID to the economy and how well it's doing. We obviously had a pretty good rebound and then fell back a little bit as the second and third waves came. So I don't see these as totally separated, and they are obviously both high on voters' minds in this election and will determine the outcome.
Current state of the job market, very close between excellent good and poor not so good.
Right. Tyler, it almost sounds like this is a divided nation where we're pretty close to evenly split on a lot of these things, which is how it tends to wind up in these elections. But yeah, I think, again, here, we lost 22 million jobs in the wake of the COVID epidemic and the shutdowns. We've gotten about half of them back, 11 million or so. So people feel good about that. But the rate of job creation has slowed. The economy has slowed up a little bit in the last couple of months as stimulus, wore out and fell out of the system. So I think people are concerned about that. But again, it is very, pretty evenly split in these battleground states, which is why Trump still has a shot to win this thing, despite the fact that in national polls he trails by close to 10%.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.